All right. Good evening, Wednesday. Welcome to the wholelotazepp diecast channel. I'm Rick, and we're going to be talking some diecast and listening to some Zeppelin boots. So why don't we head on over to the table and I'll show you what I got on tap for today. Alright, so by now everybody knows that this is a custom 1970 Chevelle artistically built by Hewitt's Hot Wheels. This thing's a masterpiece in my mind. It's called the King. That's what I call it. And when it's on the turntable, it sits upon its throne. So, anyway, if you're not familiar with Hewitt's Hot Wheels, I recommend cruising over to his channel and subscribing and seeing what he's got on tap. He does, his main thing is diecast. He obviously custom builds Hot Wheels, as you can see here. This fine piece of artwork. He has knives collections. He's got gun collections. He's a man for all seasons, if you will. So, if you're not familiar with him, go to his channel and check him out. You won't be disappointed. And if you're in the market for a custom, hit him up. You won't be disappointed. Alright, so I have maybe three, definitely two. If I have to dig too much for the third one, then I'm going to hold off on showing that one. But first up I have here, this is a bit unusual for me. As most of you know, I'm a muscle car guy at heart. Don't know why I had a hard time spitting that one out. But I bought this for two reasons. One, because I'm adding it to my Texaco collection. Two, I found an appreciation for European rally cars. And three, I really like this 95 Ford Escort RS Cosworth. And this is by Greenlight. And it's a right-handed driver too, which is, I think, is really cool. I think Greenlight did a really nice job on this car. People have been showing the higher end models of this type of car, more particularly the NO64. This is a Greenlight. I've seen the NO64 Cosworth on Twice Diecast. I think Miniature Car Collectors. I'm not positive on that one. And on XLT Off-Road Bear, I just saw his video today, and he managed to score two of them. He got a heads up from Matchbox man and told him where he could pre-order one, and he pre-ordered it last May, and he just recently got it. And he ordered another one, which he got quicker than the one that he pre-ordered. But anyway, he has two versions of it, and they're really cool. I honestly have not been too familiar with these type of cars. I read up about them recently. I know they were just for the European market. I think some of them trickled into Canada as well. And obviously they're used for rally cars as well. This doesn't have any numbers on it though, but it does have a Texaco livery. So I don't know if this is just if it is a race car, or if it's just a special edition they did for the Texaco livery. I'm not really too sure. Maybe somebody else with more knowledge on this type of car could fill me in. Like I said, I'm new to the rally car sports scene. I'm really starting to dig them, and I really like this car a lot. It's because it's a Texaco, but it is a cool looking car. It's not as beautiful as an Inno 64. There's no comparison there, but I mean, for a green light, they did a really nice job on the car. It's got lensed headlights and tampo rear tail lights. And I did say that it's a right-hand drive, which it is pretty cool to me, because I don't think I really have any right-hand drive cars. Especially, I have a Jaguar up on my wall, and you would think that would be a right-handed drive, but unfortunately it's left-handed, so I'm kind of left a little bummed out about that. It's a Matchbox. I love the car, but they put the steering wheel on the wrong side. I prefer it on the right-hand side since it's a British car. But anyway, so here is my Texaco Cosworth. I feel like I jumped on the bandwagon with everybody getting the Ford Cosworth. I feel like I'm part of something big here now. Yay! I think it's pretty cool though. I like it. This car, it's a peg warmer. I'll tell you that. I know for a fact because every time I've gone to Hobby Lobby for the past few weeks, past 2 months, 2.5 months, this car has remained on the pegs. It's moved in different areas on the pegs, but it stayed on the pegs. And my daughter, Ireland, had picked it up and showed it to me a couple weeks back, and she said, "Look, it's a Texaco." I was like, "I know." I said, "But I'm just not familiar enough with these type of cars." I said, I'm still on the fence. I don't know if I want to make the purchase or not. I said, I'm not sure. I said, there's some other good cars, muscle cars here that are really piquing my interest. Well, anyway, I couldn't resist. I had to hit it up. So here it is, and now it's part of my collection. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. the Ford Cosworth in a Texaco livery. I think it's a pretty cool car. Back in when I was in high school, I'll just say in the 80s, guys already pretty much done the math on knowing how old I am based on the type of cars that I showed on the birth year. I'm assuming a lot of people didn't do that challenge because they didn't want didn't want people to know how old they were. So that's what I'm assuming anyway. So what I have here, I've been looking for one of these for a long time, and the fact that it came out recently in Greenlight GL Muscle series number 25. What I have here is a 67 Dodge Coronet RT Hemi, and it's in a dark green. This car is beautiful. Let's see, I'll try to dig up that other car while this one's spinning. Oh, cool, I didn't have to dig too far for it. Alright, so in the comments, let me know what you guys think of the Coronet. I'm curious to hear your guys' opinions on this one. I love it. It's a beautiful car. But then again, that's just my personal opinion, and I love muscle cars. I did get some mail calls today, but I'll save them for another day. I'll let this sucker spin around one more time, and I'll show the last car I have on tap here. And it's another rally car, as a matter of fact. And it's also a livery that I'm starting to pick up on, another subcategory. I have so many subcategories to collecting. I'm sure you guys know the I don't know if you would call it the pain or the agony, because there's just so much out there. It's just hard to be specific because there's just so much to choose from. I want it all now. That's my mindset. When I go in, I want it all, and I can't have it all. I got to be real choosy about what I pick. And hopefully the next time I go back to get whatever it was that I passed up on is still on the pegs. Usually not the case. Anyway, that is my 67 Dodge Coronet RT Hemi. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a green vinyl top. But Greenlight's usually pretty good about like the material on their vinyl tops. This, it's a different shade, but it has a metal feel to it more than a vinyl feel to it, like some of their other cars that have a vinyl top. I love those Kragers. The red lines. Red lines and Kragers make a muscle car. There's that beefy Hemi. Yeah, I think Greenlight did a really nice job on it. And you know how Greenlight usually makes the tires on all their cars about this size? Or is that Johnny Lightning that does that? I think Greenlight does it too. The tires are just friggin' huge, but I think they're starting to slim them down a little bit here. I think they heard enough complaints about the tires look like they all come off of 4x4 trucks because they're so thick. But these tires don't look that thick. They look like they're the right size for the 164 scale. They don't look like they came off a Jeep. All right. So what I have here is a majorette. And this is a VW Polo. Polo R. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Let's see. Fortunately, I got a spare pair down here. Alright, so this is a Polo R WRC. And it is Red Bull livery. This is another car that I've had in my hands and put back on the pegs a couple times. They have, I saw Trevor Samuda, he has both versions of the Red Bull. He's got the Ford Fiesta and the VW. The Fiesta has white wheels. And here this VW is, I'll bring it up a little closer so you can see it before I put it on the table. This is really detailed. It's got rubber tires, plastic base, lensed headlights there, VW symbol shows up really nice. The paint looks great on this. They did a nice job. Got a roll cage in it. See, you can get in there a little closer and see the interior. It's kind of hard to see in there, but I try to bring it in as close as I can so you can get a look. Alright, there's no moving parts on this little puppy, but this is a cool car. Okay. Alright, so I didn't know this because, like I said, I'm still new to the scene. I didn't know what WRC meant. WRC stands for World Rally Championship. I didn't know that because I don't follow rally car racing. Like I said, I'm just starting to get into it. the cars themselves, not the actual racing. I have an appreciation for the detail on the cars, and they did a phenomenal job, I gotta tell you. The rear lights are Tampo, but it does have lensed headlights, which I said. It's a pretty cool car. Anyway, that is what I have on tap for Wednesday, Hump Day. And Mr. Mike Dyson said I sound like Barney Rubble when I do the imitation of the camel, asking Mike what day it is. Hey Mike, guess what day it is? It's Hump Day. I don't know, I can't remember how he laughs. Hey, Fred. It could be a Yogi Bear voice, too. Oh, hey, boo-boo. What do you say we go pick up some picnic baskets, boo-boo? Don't stop me now. I'm on a roll. You know, Mike Dyson said he used to talk like Donald Duck, and I confess that I can talk like Donald Duck too, but I will not do it where you can see me do it, but I will say hello. Hello. That's it. I'm not doing any more Donald Duck. Don't ask. I'm done with voices. I'm making an ass out of myself, but I'm having fun doing it. Whatever. You guys can chew me apart in the comments. That's okay. I don't mind. I can take it. I got thick skin. But here we go. That's what's on tap for Hump Day. It's Hump Day, Mike. Mike Dyson, guess what day it is? It's Hump Day. All right, I'm done. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys, all my subscribers, for hanging out and checking to see what I got on tap and allowing me to share with you what I received. Again, I really like that Cosworth. I'm curious, again, in the comments section, because most of you guys know I'm a muscle car guy. So I'm kind of curious to hear what your comments are about me owning the Ford Cosworth. I'm just curious. But anyway, you've been watching a whole lot of Zepp Diecast channel, and I'm Rick. And you guys stay safe and healthy. And for those of you, there's a couple people in particular that aren't doing so well. One that I know of, I won't mention him by name, but he knows I'm talking about him. I wish you a full, speedy recovery. COVID's no fun, man. It's no fun. And especially if you already have underlying issues, it can really fuck you up big time. So my heart goes out to a friend of mine who may or may not be watching this, but if he is watching, he knows I'm sending positive vibes his way. So anyway, you guys stay safe and be healthy, and man, stay away from that friggin' virus if you can. Do what you can to stay away from it. It's not a fun thing to have. People who have had it know what I'm talking about. If you had a bad experience with it and wound up in the hospital, you know how bad it is. Some of you are fortunate enough to have gotten a mild case of it, and be thankful that you got a mild case and not something heavy duty, because it is no joke, man. All right, I'm done babbling. Again, you've been watching the Whole Lot of Zepp channel diecast, and I'm Rick. Thanks for watching, and take care, be safe, and I will catch you on my next video. We'll end it with Jimmy Page's Heartbreaker solo.